that is going to play that World Cup. And remember, there are still playoffs that are going to still happen somewhere in March international break to complete that World Cup. But the group is here. I'll go to talk about it on the show. Talk about the group of death. Which group is group of death? Because I'm seeing somewhere is somewhere in a group of death. We'll talk about that on the show. This weekend is the Premier League game. Arsenal is playing the first game in the Premier League this week, and all the big boys are playing today. Chelsea is playing today, Man City is playing today, Liverpool are playing today. Everybody is playing today in the Premier League. So we'll talk about that on the show. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Volt Sports on Volt 104.3 FM. My name is Gordon. Today we'll talk about the FIFA World Cup and the Premier League. Good morning, John.
Yes, good morning, Godwin. A raucous morning to everybody listening to me this morning, because we got some finally good news yesterday with the draws for the group stages of the the FIFA World Cup. And you know now, premium football is back this weekend, is back today. A lot of games are going to be happening, but I know somebody is going to lose tomorrow. I won't tell you who.
Good morning, Nelson.
Good morning, Godwin. I don't know who is losing. I don't know. Let's let tomorrow talk for itself. Let's when the bridge will cross up. Well, again, wonderful football. We're expecting. I don't want to talk about June and July right now, but again, it just feels like that's the reason to talk about, because some teams are in a group of death. Like you just mentioned, Norway and some other teams. I'm not looking at Scotland. I'm just saying, hoping we qualify from that group. But again, a wonderful weekend of football is here upon us, and let's just go and enjoy the banter. We banter in the name of football. It's just the way it is. If you're sharing points, please share points to me. It's just all I ask. Just share points to my side. Make it reach me too. Make it not reach my time. Make it come the form agreement. Liverpool do am. I tell you, somebody no go do am again. Let's not just do like that. If you're going to be sharing points this period, just share.
No free points.
Make everybody collect.
No free points.
Same thing for Opati Wonders. Has not they share points. Share reach my side too.
No free points.
Okay, remember, guys, you are live on YouTube at Volt FM Sports. You can always go there. Drop your comments. We'll be reading your comments live here in the studio. Okay, we'll talk about the World Cup before we talk about the Premier League. Or should we talk about the Premier League before we go to the World Cup?
Either way.
Let's start with the World Cup.
You watch left hand with right hand, you watch right hand. It's the same thing. It's the same, no.
Okay, let's talk about the World Cup before we talk about the Premier League. The World Cup draw was made yesterday. It's from Group A to Group L. Remember, it's an expanded World Cup, and there are still playoffs in European playoffs that happen in March, and European playoffs that are still going to happen with the other international boys in that to qualify for the World Cup. So the World Cup is set, and the first game of the World Cup is going to be Mexico versus South Africa. Remember that 2010 World Cup, it was South Africa versus Mexico in that first game of that World Cup. But this one is now the reverse. Mexico is hosting, and they're going to play South Africa. If we are finished first in our group, in our own group, we'll probably play in the first.
We'll go qualify for this group now.
This group there is to qualify from now.
It depends on who qualified from the last group and European, in the European competition though.
If Mexico, Korea.
He showed me that he said go collect 3 points from Mexico, collect from Korea.
You don't collect from Mexico. You pick collect from Korea.
Let's take Nigeria.
I don't understand.
Let's take Nigeria first.
You know who we get?
Nigeria will not qualify, but South Africa made it. So the first game in the FIFA World Cup next summer is Mexico versus South Africa. So for Group A, Mexico, South Africa, South Korea, and the final spot is for any team that qualifies from the European playoffs. So that's made up the Group A. Group B is Canada, any team that qualifies from Euro playoffs, Qatar, and Switzerland. So I think it's a good thing for Canada, because
if Italy join that group, it's all over.
It depends. We'll see. In Group C is Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland. That's a good one for Brazil. Brazil need to
straight
now group of them they put me.
Not be group of them.
No, that Haiti be.
Brazil and Morocco don't qualify. Nothing you won't tell me.
Let's go to Scotland.
You there fourth of the table. You not even there third self.
Haiti.
Haiti they third ahead of you.
Haiti just
people they just see complete football.
They will not. I don't think, but I think there is going
to be. My problem not is Scotland, because I'm supporting Morocco, so my problem is Brazil.
And Brazil will play Morocco in the first.
Brazil, Morocco, not my problem. Scotland.
Okay. In Group 3D is USA, Paraguay, Australia, and any team, other team that qualify from European sports. Yes, I think the good.
Argentina, your job is on the line if you don't qualify.
Paraguay, USA to the next one.
Okay, in Group E, Germany, Curacao, and Ivory Coast and Ecuador made up Group E. In Group F is Netherlands, Japan, Tunisia, another African team, and another team that qualify from the European playoff competition. In Group G, Belgium, Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand. I think
Belgium and Egypt don't qualify.
Egypt no qualify from this group. I go vex for them.
For real.
Okay, our surprise from Africa in Group H, Spain will play Cape Verde in the first game in Group H. Then Saudi Arabia and Uruguay. So Cape Verde needs to just do well for us.
Uruguay and his people.
Okay, in Group I, France, Senegal, Norway, and any other team that qualified from the European competition. FIFA playoff, not European, FIFA playoff. So this is actually a group of death.
This could have been Nigeria.
It could have been Nigeria or it could have been the other team because two teams are qualifying. So defending. Imagine Nigeria qualified and we are in this group.
Same group
It's
with
just,
Senegal.
let's
Okay,
go
well, we cannot be the same group with Senegal. They will move us. Move us to other groups. So yeah. So France,
in this group,
France, Senegal, and
it's
Norway.
France and Senegal now.
You go
France
choose.
and
Now
Senegal.
France and Norway.
Haaland
You
is
dey want.
coming out from this.
Haaland
You
go
know
score
who
a
they-
goal, but
they
he no go
talk-
qualify.
We don't qualify. Put Jara already. They debate.
When France knock you like 4-1,
You don't feel knock
Senegal
Norway
can score you
4-1.
1-0.
You don't feel knock.
Senegal can score you 1-0. Come pack everything in the
Bro,
pack.
you
put
know
for
who
this
did
world
that
together.
team? You dey
Who
want.
dey? Thunderbird. Odegaard. Who again?
Haaland need to talk
The
about
beast
No, that
himself.
concern you. You dey talk about Haaland.
And Solot.
Haaland cannot face a defender of Senegal
Baba, leave that
defense
thing, Joe.
and
Leave that
survive.
thing.
Apiaga, Igakoma.
Okay, this is actually the group of death. Is Group I is France, Senegal, and Norway, and any other team, country that
It's not only
qualify for the
group of
FIFA
death,
group.
oh.
Now group of death for me.
Norway
Na
don't
group of
qualify.
death.
It's still
Nothing you
group
want
of death
tell
is
me.
three
When you have
big
more
teams,
than 3 big teams.
in
When you have
one
3
group,
big
that
teams.
is-
If
group of
this is group of death, what will you say about the previous groups?
Which one?
Which groups? There is no group of death here. Apart
What
from
will you
this
say
team.
about the previous
Every
group?
other group is easy. You have in Germany group, you have Germany and Ivory Coast, basically. No, which other Ecuador might not put up the fight like that.
Group
They are-
L.
Hmm?
Group L.
We have never reached group
Never
N.
group
Now.
L,
We
now
say
wait,
the one say
now
don't
wait.
call so far. The one say don't call so
Okay,
far. That's
let's
what
be
we talk
going.
about.
Let's be going.
Okay,
This
in
one
group-
will be group of death.
In Group J is Argentina, Algeria, Austria, and Jordan made up Group J. So obviously it's a good thing for Argentina. But they are the defending champions. Obviously they are going to qualify from this group, except anything dramatic happen in that group. In Group K is where Cristiano Ronaldo is. Portugal, Uzbekistan, and Colombia. Then another team that will
FIFA playoff.
FIFA playoff will make that one. And finally, in Group L is England, Croatia,
Now here Nigeria
Ghana,
will enter.
and Panama. So how is Group L a group of death?
Croatia.
Croatia, Ghana.
Compare with the group that Senegal is in.
I don't understand. It's England,
Mm-hmm.
Croatia,
Mm-hmm.
Ghana,
Uh-huh.
compared to France, Senegal,
and
Norway.
Norway.
Baba, Senegal no reach.
No
He
reach.
no reach. Senegal is going to finish third. France, Norway qualifying through. No be group of them be that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
okay, England and Croatia. Like same thing now. England and Croatia will qualify. Ghana will come out. So if it's like that.
No,
now.
if it's like that, Ghana will come back out.
Ghana will collect points against Croatia and collect
Who
points
dashed them the
against
points?
So if you
England.
think
Who
that
dashed the
Senegal
points?
cannot collect points against
Against
England.
Senegal
Norway.
cannot collect points from Norway. They cannot collect points from France.
Okay, if you look at now, I'm not saying, but let's get your general prediction. Who do you think that will win this? I know it's a far prediction, but who do you
Each
think?
group.
Who do you think will win the World Cup first?
No, I know the president will win the World
Who
Cup.
go hard?
You know, now who go win each group will define now. Who go
Okay,
win each group?
Group A. Who is going to win Group A? Okay, two teams qualify from Group A. The problem that you cannot predict because you don't even know the last European teams
And
that are
joining
going to
them,
join it. So
yeah.
you cannot even predict because they might put Italy in some of them. Put all those teams, European teams that are still doing well.
Italy in Group B, they are coming out nothing on. Nobody did their own contend
For
with
Group
them.
B.
Italy in Group A, they are coming out nothing. You won't tell me. Then
Okay,
if
now,
you now
John,
move
John,
forward to the
John,
other
in Group
place,
A and Group B, I will
Mm.
agree with you in Group A. Somewhat, I agree with you in Group A. You have South Korea there,
South Africa.
South Africa
Mexico.
and Mexico. I might agree with you that they and Mexico might come out of that group. But see that Group B, it's not possible. Because
Canada and
Switzerland,
Qatar.
Switzerland, and you see the kind of football where Qatar they played recently.
Which kind of football?
Now they always look people less, and the problem is that
we go look at
Okay,
less
nah.
now. Okay, let me tell you something.
see,
Wait,
if
now,
they
wait.
is Group B,
Wait, let me
Nothing you
me
want,
ask you a
nothing
question.
you want tell
Wait,
me.
ask a question. If you put your money, who will win? Chelsea versus Leeds. Where will you put your money?
I'll put that for this.
Nah, you don't lie now. The thing
Not red and
the thing
dead.
about football is that
See,
you can
got
predict.
it.
So you see about if they say Real Madrid versus Rangers International,
Mhm.
you put your money at Real Madrid because it's a normal thing.
Sure
But
bet.
it doesn't mean that Rangers can't beat Real Madrid.
That's
Of
what
course.
I'm
That's the
saying.
thing.
Now.
So you cannot
See,
say that Qatar will beat
after
Italy.
after the last, I'm not saying they'll beat Italy. Understand? I'm saying they beat Italy. Italy goes. I feel like if in that Group B, in Group B, it could be Italy because Canada know they play that.
It's just when they finish the playoffs, they will fix them where they are.
But
supposed to be.
Switzerland will qualify for their group. Switzerland is show me.
But let's talk about the African boys that is going to the World Cup. That's the main thing because before maybe we talk about the group of
We go
death.
banter
The
everybody.
truth is
Group
group of
A.
death is
Group A. Do you think that in Group A, South Africa can come out from Group A? That's the thing. Let's talk about the African teams first.
Okay, let's talk. I'm talking about African
In
things.
Group A, South Africa.
We go banter everybody first.
Yes,
Now
Just-
you go banter everybody
just
first.
carry-
Yeah, they support everybody.
Let that one be the watchword for the tournament. Banter Israel, the watchword. But talking about this group now, if Italy enters Group A, problem for South Africa because it's going to
Mexico,
Yes.
Italy, yes.
yes, it will be Mexico, Italy. So depending on who enters this group, that's why I'm saying that for this group we cannot say like for Ghana's group we can say because we know all the key components in that group, we know all the teams. This one there is still that X factor because you can go and draw Italy, you can go and draw Wales or one of these other teams. So it's still up there. But for the three of them, taking them at face value, of course you will give South Africa a fighting chance against South Korea. They never chop rich. Against Mexico, you will give them a fighting chance to get a point.
Yeah, somewhat.
Somewhat,
Okay.
so you
Somewhat.
get. So it's
It
not the
remains.
X factor that is missing in that group that we don't know.
Okay, for example, in that Group A, the European playoff that they are going to play is either Czech, Denmark, North Macedonia, and Ireland. That is the 14
Okay,
that will fit in.
now that I see the possibility, if Denmark qualifies, it becomes a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Croatia, what's it called? Czech
Czech.
Republic. Now they've not been themselves in recent years.
Mhm.
Yes, they
North
they keep there.
Macedonia out.
No worry.
Ireland, they even said
Ireland, if you
Leave that
know,
one, that
Island,
out.
Ireland.
One
Now
corner,
Denmark,
one
Denmark
corner.
is
Now
the
Denmark
Denmark
and
is the only
Ireland.
person,
Republic
yes.
of Ireland. Troy Parrott. I mean, Troy Patriot. That one, one. Then two. Kelleher. Before you go, that guy won't be world class goalkeeper. So it's two of those teams.
I think in the whole sense that South Africa has more at least a opportunity to come out in this group if they play well. But let's see
In
if
Group B,
if they
that
play
day
well.
Italy go fall out.
Yeah, so in Group B is where Italy will join.
Mhm.
It's Canada. The playoffs are Bosnia, Italy, Northern Ireland, or Wales. That's where Italy will fit in.
Italy
Group
don't
B.
already qualify.
So it's
No,
going
Wales.
to be. It's going to be an interesting. Okay, let's see if South Africa will qualify for the World Cup. Another African team is Group C: Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland. Morocco is one of
Morocco
the
don't
best
qualify. Nothing you want tell me. See,
team. Now Scotland
if
will be the
no,
best.
excuse me, if Morocco no qualify for this group, if they no qualify, we'll go collect our CAF best from waiting me name Hakimi. We'll go and collect that trophy back.
Because now only they play for Morocco.
We'll go and collect that
Because
trophy
now
back
only
and give
they
it to
play
the
for
rightful
Morocco.
Mo Salah.
In Group
Let's be honest. Yeah, if Morocco is in this group, I'm just feeling for Scotland. Because now
Scotland, it don't show you
I
say you are coming on excursion. You are not going
I don't get the
anywhere.
moment now because Morocco they here, Scotland they here, Brazil they here. So I go just there to look the group as neutral. Where it
Scotland, thanks for coming.
Okay,
It's
let's
not
see.
possible.
Let's see if
Okay.
Morocco will come out from that group. Okay, another African team is Group F. They are going to play Netherlands, Japan, Tunisia, and in Group F, the team that are probably going to qualify in Group F is Albania, Poland, Sweden, or Ukraine. That is the
Yeah,
European
your
team
chorus.
that will make up
Isaac.
that group. But again, for me, if you ask me again, I think our Tunisia brothers have an opportunity to qualify from this group too.
Yeah.
Come on.
If you
Yeah.
look at it.
Group F.
Come on.
Waiting of that group, Netherlands.
If
Japan.
Sweden
Japan,
joins
okay.
this group, it's a different ball game.
Sweden
if
will not know
Sweden-
themselves.
leave that one. If they see, no, so
Plenty even if
right now, I'm
Plenty
just making a
we are
statement.
looking for Adam.
Forget about the
I'm not
plenty
looking for if
if.
anymore.
Forget about
Eh.
the if.
Mm.
I'm saying right now, you see this Sweden, they can be bumbling all they want to bumble in qualifiers. If they just make mistake and qualify, their
possible.
season use mistake and end, and they are in a good space.
In 2002 World Cup that Brazil won, they finished 5th. That squad finished 5th, and they had to play players to qualify for the World Cup. They won that World Cup, so it's still possible. But I'm hoping that the Tunisia brothers will make it out of
Looking
this
at
group.
Ivory Coast in Group E.
So Ivory Coast in Group E has more opportunity because they had Ecuador, Germany, that's Germany here and there, but Germany is still and Curacao. So I think that
Ivory Coast in Group E.
Curacao came to Cura everybody in that
and they are the
group. So that's
smallest. They are
3
the
points.
smallest. They are the smallest country in the World Cup. I think there are about 200,000 human beings living in that country. But Ivory Coast.
Godwin, I want to make a prediction. We are going to see our first 11 goal, 11-0 thriller in this group.
But
no.
Germany,
No.
11 against
It's
Curacao.
it's not going to happen.
Then Ivory Coast 4 against Curacao.
Okay, in Group G, Belgium, Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand. I think Egypt have an opportunity to qualify for this group
Straight
too.
up, man.
Yeah, they have to. Iran, they can beat Iran and New Zealand if they play well. Now Belgium be their problem, but okay, I think where they are, who is going to really suffer is Cape Verde a little bit because they have Spain, Saudi Arabia, and Uruguay. I think that's where.
Saudi football, like I said about the Qatari football, I'm going to say the same thing about Saudi football. It has improved in recent years. You saw what they did in the World Cup 2022 when they beat Argentina. They went out to do something great, but not really going to the finals like they expected. Now, for this, my guys, Cape Verde, they've done well for themselves as well. They've improved their football from the past 5 years or 6 years counting. They've improved their football. And this one is going to be like one of those assignments that we don't come.
Do you know the first one? I'm looking at it. I think if African teams play at least 50% or at least 60% to their potential, they are going to qualify for all the groups.
Definitely.
That's apart from Ghana.
We know apart from Ghana, we go banter. Apart from Ghana, we go banter.
We go banter everybody.
Apart from Ghana and Senegal, talking about Senegal. Senegal is with France, and they are going to play obviously Bolivia and Iraq, and Norway in that group. Iraq and Bolivia is going to play the playoffs. Suriname is going to play the playoffs and qualify, but they are going to play France in the first game. So what they, I think 2002 World Cup, I can't remember. Yes, 2002 World Cup, they beat France 1-0 in the opening game of their group, and France was knocked out on the group stage of that World Cup. So it's a repeat again. I can remember that game very, very well when Senegal won France in that game against France in the World Cup 2002, if I can remember correctly. But it's going to be an interesting game for Senegal. I'm hoping that because Norway, because they have Haaland, they have Odegaard, these two guys can change the game. But I'm hoping that because they are one of them and Morocco are actually the best team, best country when it comes to African football. They have been consistent in years, in so many years. Okay, but let's see. Okay, another African team is Algeria. Algeria will play Argentina, Austria, and Jordan. As I said, they can qualify from this group.
See group.
It's easy.
It's
easier.
group.
I think it's the easiest group that an African nation is in the World Cup. I think this is the easiest group. You just have Argentina World Champions.
I wish they had given Cape Verde this group at least.
At least if they don't. But again, if you give them, they might just fumble against Jordan. That's another thing. So I just feel like this one is okay for them, but it's the easiest for African nations.
Okay, finally, the final group is England, Croatia, Ghana, and Panama. So
Ghana, they come back and I don't try.
But if Ghana beats Panama in the first game,
3 points, yes.
Then they can
pick a point against Croatia.
Yeah, I can pick a point against Croatia and hope that other things work out for them.
Okay, pick a point like play draw against Croatia.
Yes, now.
Then, okay.
Are you play
all those teams now go ahead to beat? Let's say you beat Panama 3-0. Croatia beat Panama 3-0. England beat Panama 3-0. Everybody don't get 3 points. You pick 1 point against
Croatia. That's 4 points.
4 points. England will come play.
Croatia collect 6 points now. Then they top the group. Yes.
England top the group. Croatia got it for 4 points.
But it's going to be hard.
Because they will go difference and head to head.
Make it beat Panama first for the first game.
Simple.
Then anything can happen.
But we agree that England is 9 points.
England is 9 points uncontested. Straight up.
Okay, it's going to be an interesting World Cup throughout. In March, the playoffs will happen a match, the playoffs will happen. We'll see who is going to qualify from the international playoff and the European playoff that is going to
Godwin,
be.
Group K, who are the people that are likely to enter that Group K? Because I
Group
think
K
they've
is
handed
DR
Portugal a straight.
is DR Congo, Jamaica, and New Macedonia. That is the people that's going to play
They don't
that
give
playoff.
Ronaldo access to
No,
knockout
see, the
stages.
truth is that all the big teams will qualify from this group stage because it's an expanded World Cup. We have teams like Panama playing. You have teams like
No, Panama they even call World Cup.
yeah, you have teams
before.
like New Macedonia
The
playing.
way
Do
you
you
don't know.
understand? So it makes it
The only
easier.
thing-
Curacao.
It makes, for example,
Curacao,
in the former
Suriname.
World Cup, probably have about at least 2 or 3 group of deaths, at least 2.
Mhm.
But now we basically have 1. So
No, I think this one in this World Cup I have about 3 group of
but,
deaths.
but let's
Three.
see how who is going to qualify for the World Cup. But it's going to be an interesting World Cup. Unfortunately for us, Nigerian Super Eagles did not make this World Cup. If we probably finish first, and who should be playing the opening game of the World Cup. Imagine us playing the opening game of the World Cup. It would have been very, very interesting against.
Trash
We'll-
Mexico,
we'll-
waiting
we'll-
no good.
We'll call the year
4-0.
we'll call the year Afrobeat intro.
You understand?
Hey!
So it would have been an interesting, or even if you have qualified for the playoffs, we would have been playing in Portugal's group. But it's all the same.
Show me that say we go collect points for their hand now.
Yeah, all the same. We will see our African, but we will support our African brothers, even though that John is want to banter. But
No,
I'm
that
I
Ghana,
go
is
banter
that Ghana?
everybody.
That Ghana,
You
I
show
have-
me
that
that I
Ghana,
banter
you.
everybody.
South Africa small banter for some people, but Ghana they
Everybody.
banter you to the end.
okay. Well,
You
let's
lose.
see who is going to win this World Cup. It's going to be an interesting World Cup in the summer of 2026. Remember, Mexico, Canada, and USA are hosting this World Cup. Let's see. It's going to be an interesting summer. Throughout this year, this season is a football season. We'll finish with the Premier League. We'll finish champions. We'll enter World Cup just 3 weeks.
It's,
enter World
it's
Cup.
going to be reminiscent of 94, right? Because we are going to play in some of those stadiums that they played in
But they played, I
back
think
in
it's the
94.
only USA 94 they played. But now they are going to play.
It's going to be
yes,
expanded,
It's
but
going to play three countries hosting this World Cup. Okay, that's all for the World Cup. Hopefully, our African brothers will do well in this World Cup and qualify from. I'm hoping at least out of 9, and let's say they add 10. DR Congo, let's say DR Congo makes it 10. At least let 6 qualify from the group stage. Let 4 qualify for the quarterfinal and keep qualifying to the semi-final.
I'm only
at least.
sure of 2.
But let's see who is going to qualify for this. If Cape Verde or Senegal or Egypt and all their other brothers, Ivory Coast will qualify from their group in this World Cup. Okay, let's move over to the Premier League quickly. I will just get the prediction for the Premier League and talk about some of them. For today's game in the Premier League, Aston Villa will play Arsenal in the early kickoff by 1:30 today. Other games happening by 4 p.m. Bournemouth will play Chelsea. Chelsea is going away to Bournemouth. Chelsea needs to win. If they draw points, we'll say bye-bye to them for this league this season.
Contenders.
Yeah, they are 9
World
points
champion.
already below Arsenal. Imagine if they lose this one and
World
Arsenal wins,
champion.
it becomes a problem for them. So they need to win and they hope. And it's going to be a very good game because if Arsenal drops points in the early kickoff, Man City is playing next. Everybody's playing after Arsenal. It gives them the more ginger and morale
the thing is,
just to win their game.
This time around, it's not about waiting 24 hours to see what the other team has to offer. It's immediately.
They play
just
this
2
show.
hours.
Arsenal will play the first game against Aston Villa. Arsenal is going away to Aston Villa. Then Bournemouth will play Chelsea by 4 p.m. Manchester City will play Sunderland. They are Sunderland. They got a draw at Anfield. They almost won that game, but they are going again after finishing with Liverpool. They are going back-to-back away games to Manchester City, and they have already delivered. They won at Stamford Bridge. They got a draw against Arsenal. Won at Stamford Bridge. Drew against Liverpool, and they are playing Manchester City. So it's going to Aston Villa.
They are back one back. They are back one back to.
They are picking
You come
points.
for the king, you better get
They are
it. You don't miss.
They are picking points from the big teams, which is fantastic for them. Everton will play Nottingham Forest. Newcastle will play Burnley. And finally, for 4 p.m., Tottenham will play Brentford. The final game for today is Leeds United will play Liverpool in that game. So Liverpool,
Leeds, you show me that.
Start picking for 2 games tomorrow. 2 games tomorrow in the Premier League. Brighton will play West Ham, and Fulham will play Crystal Palace. So I'm hoping that Chukwueze will start that one. Finally, on Monday, Wolves will play Manchester United. Wolves never pick up points too. They might not pick it
See
up.
free 3 points now.
If
If
they win
Oh,
Manchester
I love
United,
the
all their
Premier
fans
League.
go scatter. But on Monday we talk about them. Okay, quickly let's move on to the games happening today. Arsenal will play Aston Villa. Arsenal has injury problems at that. Saliba is not sure. We know if Salah is going to play some minutes today, but Mosquera is out already. People are rumoring that
the
rumor that it's going to take up to 1 month. So it's a crazy thing.
6 weeks.
So let's see who is going to play. Gabriel is out already, but Aston Villa have started picking up points. Started winning games. They are fourth on the table, and they are there by merit. They have 27 points. If they win this game, they close down the gap to Arsenal with just 3 points. So it's they have the opportunity to close that gap and do something. Emery have to do some magical work to win that game. But Arsenal is still strong. They have only lost 1 game with that fantastic pick by Szoboszlai to win that game. But what's your prediction for this game? Who wins?
First and foremost, kudos to Villa for coming back. Kudos to the man up forward, Ollie Watkins. He's been coming under a lot of pressure from me, yes, because he hasn't scratched 10% of his form last season.
Okay.
You get, and he hasn't been scoring.
I'll be one ask who are you, but continue.
He's been coming under a lot of pressure for not scoring. At a certain point in time, he was dropped totally by Unai Emery, and glad to see him back in scoring waves. I would have said in this game, if he didn't score in the last game, it was Daniel Malen going to play in his position. So kudos to them. They found a way around it. And like I said, big teams that go on to do well find a way to get points when they don't have their key characters available. For this game, Arsenal are without a solid defense, but they have people that can fill in that role. Calafiori can come into the middle. Luis Kelly can play in the left fullback position. Up forward, we saw Gyökeres come back last week. We also know that another character in Gabriel Jesus, who was resurgent, born again this season, this time last year, is still going to be available.
15.
So let's see how it's going to go. It's going to be a tough game.
Who wins depends on the setup each manager goes with. Depends on the setup each manager goes with. Unai Emery he's gotten the form he's been looking for. He's been winning matches. I think he's won the last 5 out of 7 win and a couple of draws here and there. He's been winning matches as expected. He's doing well with the team. The players who are out of form are back in form now. Ollie Watkins scoring a brace last game. Then Emmanuel coming in from the bench to collect his own magic number and mark his name in the register. The team is back. So I'm just going to say, if this team is back, you just need to shut Arsenal down in the midfield first, not the defense. The Arsenal defense can get replacement anyway. You can bring in a 17-year-old to play that Arsenal defense, and he will still give you the top performance.
Okay, who wins in that game?
It's going to be tough, but I'm seeing a draw.
John?
Arsenal winning.
Arsenal winning. Okay, let's talk about Chelsea. Chelsea is playing today. They are going away to Bournemouth after they trashed them when they went to Leeds. They are going to go. Bournemouth have not actually done well in recent in recent games. They've been dropping points. I think they were winning against Sunderland and they lost 3 goals to 2. They've been losing games. So, but it's going to be an interesting for Chelsea. Chelsea must win this game. It's a must-win game for them, whether they like it or not. They must win it. If they drop any point, draw or lose this game or more, it's going to be tough for them to actually challenge for this league.
They must win. Now you don't go lose. Now you talk to this one must win. I don't say must win in this game because Bournemouth are also looking for a way to just come back from their shameful performance.
I'm not saying that they must win it.
Bournemouth also must win it.
Okay. Forget about who must win and who must win, because right now Chelsea fans will know the color of their problem when lineup drops. We will know if he's going
Tosin
to
will start. They won't keep Tosin last week. They won't keep.
Actually, it's not because of their problem.
Maresca came to the press conference, and what is that young boy's name?
Achipong.
Achipong. He actually said that one of his regrets in that game not to start Achipong in that game. So obviously he's regretting not starting Achipong and starting Tosin. So because truthfully, whenever Achipong's play, you could see that boy has potential.
That boy has potential. He's solid. He gets the job done.
They
don't understand why you keep
your plan as a manager.
The problem in a way isn't really Tosin. It's that pairing of Badashile and Tosin.
See, the problem as a manager is you knowing what the opposition team is going to come with. And we all know that Leeds United is going to cross more of the ball.
Yeah, that's what you see.
You're going to target mostly the area dogs.
Yeah, that's
and again, you know Badashile and Tosi is the player for you. But again, you can just go with Badashile. You can just go with Tosi and Chalobah.
Do you know why?
Which is very comfortable in area dogs.
Area dogs. Sometimes it's funny that somebody it's not like that tall doesn't mean it cannot jump.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen shorter people jump taller people.
Licha Martinez.
Because the thing about
So
jumping,
you agree say Licha dey jump. No,
about
because
jumping,
you agree now.
jumping,
I don't
You
even
agree?
through
about
pass. You
jumping
never
is
even
about
think you don't
timing.
jump.
For example, even against Arsenal, when Timber came in and they introduced Ego, that strike is it Ego? You understand? I jumped in. Yeah, I think I jumped in some of the areas
Against
too,
Nottingham Forest.
even though that he was shorter than him. But he said that Maresca says that it's one of his regrets of not starting that young boy. Hopefully, we'll see that boy play against Bournemouth today. Who wins in that game?
For me, this game, I would say that the two teams here have lost more points in a winning position, and the two teams have also conceded more points in a losing position too. So it's going to be a dicey dance of who wants it the most. I would say when we see lineup, we'll know who will win or who will lose in this one.
No, okay.
I think Semenyo, it's high time you start picking up your points because it's my fantasy team of the you go this day. So start picking points so that I'm gonna rack up my own points too.
Okay.
I beg.
Let's see.
Score your goals. Create your chances.
Let's see who wins in that game. It's going to be.
If Bournemouth win, there will be problem in paradise.
Yeah, if Bournemouth wins and Arsenal wins, it's 12 points. There is no way Chelsea can cover that 12 points.
Wait, they plan win Premier League before?
Yeah, they plan now. When they see Chelsea fans, when they talk,
I tell them nothing for them.
it's still possible for them to. Even if
It's still up for grabs on my left leg.
Okay, the other games happening by 4 p.m. Manchester City will play Sunderland, as I said before. Sunderland have picked up points against Arsenal, picked up points against Liverpool at Anfield, beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Now they are going away to City. They have been the surprise for this season. When you play them, you could carry your heart for mouth because somehow they break and they score you. Against Manchester City, who wins in that game?
I've told you before, if you want to contend for title, beat title contenders. If you want to contend for Champions League spot, collect points from Champions League holders.
It's not always true.
See, it is always true.
Let me give you an example.
So,
It's thank you.
Let me
I'm not finishing my sentence now. Like, it's not always true. Like, I'm not talking about Chelsea then. I'm not talking about Chelsea that will beat Arsenal. Come and draw.
Chelsea is still a big team.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not talking about Chelsea that will come and beat Arsenal, come and draw with Wolverhampton Wanderers. That's not what I'm talking about. I'll come and play a narrow win escape. But what I'm saying is, if you are going to be challenging for the Prem, collect points from the top guys, and make sure you collect maximum points from any other person.
I'll give you an example. That's what I'm saying. I'll give you an example. Arsenal have not beaten any big team. They have
Thank you.
They did not beat Manchester City. They did not beat Liverpool. They did not beat Chelsea.
Thank you.
Because those ones are
They actually lost to Liverpool in the first place, yes?
They points from other points.
Wait,
Go look at all their
Chelsea
away
was a
games.
draw.
I had
Chelsea was it. I said you collect. No, I'm not saying collect maximum point.
What I said about Yosubo, I like about Yosubo. He said that you people are talking about babies. He does not care.
Simple.
You go and play draw with Alex Ferguson, play draw with Arsene Wenger, and come and trash every other team.
What am I saying? I said collect points from them. I'm not saying you collect the maximum point from them. You're playing against them. Don't lose against them.
It makes sense. Like
don't lose against them. You're playing against Man City. ISIS, you collect draw.
Don't lose too.
Then you go back to Wolverhampton Wanderers, collect 3 points. You go lose, you collect points. So it's just as I say, you collect 1 point, you don't collect points.
Yeah, but
Point
both of you
point.
2 points.
Both of you drop as long as they are not getting the maximum points.
So who wins in this game?
So it's just one thing. And again, Sunderland, they've done that job as well. They've done good. If they say they don't lose, they go lose to Man United. Therefore, they're far ahead.
And it's true, they lost to Manchester United.
So again, they can do a payback, revenge against the City. Do a revenge.
John, who wins?
Obviously,
City will win.
like they say, I've been young and I'm older. I've never seen Sunderland beat my team. It's not gonna happen today.
Okay, let's
It will happen.
Newcastle
Go do
Newcastle
We'll run
will
that
play
today.
Burnley. Who wins in that game?
Castle.
Yeah, Burnley has been struggling. John?
Castle, yeah.
Okay, yeah, Everton will play Nottingham Forest. That one is going to be a little bit dicey.
No, it's not dicey. Who? No, National Dice one dice
I'm
out.
sure that I coached
Yeah.
at some point.
Yeah.
National Dice one dice out. Everton. But yes.
Okay.
On to the
John.
next one.
Forest.
Okay.
On to the next one.
Finally,
But yes.
Leeds is going to play Liverpool in the final game for today. Who wins in today? Leeds are high in speed. They've been battering Chelsea. on social
Leeds
media.
United.
Liverpool, please.
Leeds
Ampadu, please. You can just Ampadu. I think Aaronson is going to be out, so it's going to be easier
Let's
for
see.
Liverpool.
Leeds is going to play Liverpool in the final game for today's game in the Premier League. Okay, Sunday games is going to happen too tomorrow. Brighton is going to play West Ham. Who wins in that game?
Brighton, they ask.
I know.
3-0. No questions
The only
asked.
thing I'm supporting West Ham because of their coach, not because of Monson. I don't want their coach to go there. If not, na relegation I go just dey wish now. But so you go win now, Abi.
You don't need to ask.
Now
It's-
so
I
and
think
then
it's a point a piece.
Monday will know how far.
See, when I tell you, say, you know, I know they make noise. I
na
tell you the
so.
future before the present.
I like how you are using steez to say this thing because Monday like quiet now
see,
go dey.
I'm going to say it and I'm going to say it boldly. I'm not losing to Brighton. For highest, the worst is we share the points.
Okay, let's see what happens in that game. Okay, Fulham will play Crystal Palace finally for tomorrow's game. Who wins in that game? We're hoping that Chukwueze starts.
Fulham, please, maximum points.
There's something that happened. There's something. I saw a start attack now. I saw a start. You know, for all the star boy talk, Estaban and star boy for Chelsea.
Yeah, I see the hype and everything.
No, so why
no,
are you being petty?
no, I'm not
Why
being
are you
petty. I don't know why.
I don't understand this
Wait, be
thing.
coming now. Estaban, Starboy, all of those people, all of that, with all the hype around the Premier League and the Premier League media. Estaban has played 11 Premier League games. He started about 9 of them. He started 9 at the count starts. Started about 9 Premier League games this season. He has just 1 goal and 1 assist.
Leave it. The boy is still young. Let's see.
The boy is still young. Chukwueze is just a new player in the Premier League, and he's a flop so far, according to them. According to them, he's not a good player, according to them. And he has he's played Godwin. He's played 6 matches. He started just 2.
Let's see.
He has more goals and more assists
I'm not
than Estaban.
Personally, I'm not in bantering younger players.
Oh.
Yeah, Chukwueze is 26. If you banter him, he has been around.
He has been around.
A younger player. That's why I was supporting Yama. Not necessarily because people are saying Yama is arrogant, but he's still young. This young player is doing well at a young age. You hardly see a
it's hard.
Estaban is doing well as a young player. Let's give him.
Tell them their prospect, not their star boys. They'll carry the team.
Now you be their fan. They call them star, but leave them for them.
Not be your star.
Now so it takes science. I never score goal for
Arsenal call Saka star boy. Everybody get their own star boy. Leave Chelsea, but my own is that
why get your own star boy?
You
no get.
I don't sell that to Arsenal.
Okay, quickly. That's all for the Premier League. On Monday, we'll talk about Wolves versus Manchester United on Monday. They are playing on Mondays because they know they play anything for midweek. So
normally,
they always play on Monday. Okay, in the La Liga, Oviedo played a 0-0 with Mallorca yesterday. In today's game, Villarreal will play Getafe, Alaves will play Real Sociedad, Real Betis will play Barcelona today. Athletic Bilbao will play Atletico Madrid. For tomorrow's game, Elche will play Girona, Valencia will play Sevilla, Espanyol will play Rayo Vallecano, Real Madrid will play Celta Vigo, and finally on Monday, Osasuna will play Levante. Okay, Barcelona versus their opponents, they are going away to Real Betis. Anthony, who wins today before we start taking phone calls?
FCB all the way.
Draw.
A draw game.
FCB.
Okay, Athletic Club or Athletic Bilbao versus Atletico Madrid. Who wins today?
ATM, please.
ATM.
The real ATM, not the fake one.
Okay, Real Madrid will play Celta Vigo. Obviously, Celta Vigo, John will say Celta Vigo will shock them, but Mbappe will score happy. All your
shock. Oh, your shock will come back quite shocking.
I don't send because we are top of the table, so
okay,
okay,
before we start taking phone calls, let's go to our YouTube channel. And Chinonso is here. Chinonso, welcome to the show. He's been dropping comments talking about the World Cup. Chinonso is saying Senegal group is harder than Ghana's group.
Yeah.
France is stronger than England, and Norway currently is better than Croatia. So that's his own praise. So he's saying that Morocco will come out ahead of Scotland in that group. Okay, Chinonso is talking about Cape Verde. He said Cape Verde may still pull surprise in that group. Okay, now he moves to Chelsea. He said Maresca is the color of our problem. The Jifa is still experimenting at this point. He seems not good at league format, but only cup competition. He is just stressing some good players with wrong. With wrong. Imagine each and every Chelsea fan patiently waiting to see the lineup before believing or not that we will win or not. The coach is the issue. He's talking about Chelsea fan does not even know the starting level. At least Arsenal fan can predict at least 9 of the players that will start.
What the midfield will look like.
Yes, but Chelsea they will start James in the midfield today, and Caicedo tomorrow, Santos tomorrow, Gusto tomorrow. So I understand Chelsea fan. Finally, he's saying, and Chinonso is saying, comparing Chukwueze and Estavo is inconsequential. Okay.
Their fan base did it actually,
Yeah,
not
so
me.
and the Divine is here, and the Divine is saying Argentina all the way. So he or she is supporting Argentina to win the World Cup. Okay, let's start taking phone calls. Let's get your predictions for today's game or what you think about the World Cup draws. The number to call is 0706 048 5853. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Okay, what is your country? Okay.
Alright, thank you very much. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Eh? Yes, you are a record breaker, no problem. Abi?
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. No, if we qualify against South Africa for the group A with Mexico. Okay, yeah, we go there Portugal group, yes. I like your confidence though.
Amigo, Coletta, no worry.
Okay. Okay.
Talk about it.
Talk
about it. Ask. Let's answer you.
MPFL, our own.
Yes.
We see already.
Yes.
I think Ikurusi did 5 in a row.
Yes. Ikurusi City did 5 in a row.
Yeah.
Remo Stars did at least 6 in a row the last time they won the league. Enugu Rangers did 5 in a row the last time they won the league.
And this is, I'm sure, about Ikurusi did 5 in a row.
So they've done 5 in a row,
Yes.
6 in a row.
Yes.
Now no be problem.
All right.
I think Remo Stars did 6 or 7 in a row.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Ikurusi City, I think Ikurusi
But
did
you
5
say
in a
after
row.
you do that, after you do your 5 in a row,
You go collect.
you go collect big.
Okay, 0706 048 5853. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Name and location first. Okay, Prince from Maryland. Okay, your contribution. You have to speak up, please. Okay.
Morocco group.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Happy till now.
Okay.
Supported, yes.
City and Sunderland.
Sunderland, yes.
Full-time draw.
I
Okay.
jump and pass.
Leeds.
You don't consign me, I collect maximum points. Simple. No worry, nah. Shebi na me dey home. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay, no wahala. All right.
I can't be too sure. I can't be too sure.
Okay, that's if I surprised if I think Wolves beat them.
Wolves
last season.
collect each
Wolves
see
beat them last
Godwin.
season.
Oh,
I was
Wolves
sure about
collect
that.
3 points in that game. Don't worry.
Okay, let's take phone calls. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Name and location, please.
Okay.
Your contribution.
You are welcome. Highly welcome. Ebele.
Chase Bournemouth. Those two clubs, I don't know. They are just in bad form. Forget Chase. Chase are only good against big clubs. After playing big clubs, when they go back to have this team, they mess up.
Okay.
If Bournemouth beat them today, it's not going to be. I'm not going to be
Surprised, yeah. Yeah.
Leeds, Liverpool. That's I don't know, but they're going to see goals. They're going to see goals. They're going to something like 4 goals. What again?
Arsenal.
Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Aston Villa is fun, no doubt. But Arsenal has something special. I'm seeing a 1-0 match. Arsenal win.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Good prediction there. But let's see if your predictions will work. 0706 048 5853. Hello. Good morning. Good morning.
Yes. Good morning.
Name and location, please. Happy
Weekend
weekend.
to
Happy
you, sir.
weekend to you, man.
Okay.
Pedro.
Your contribution.
Good morning. No, don't worry. I know it's not about for bata. You won't carry me from out now. So this is where he greets me. Yeah, fire da. Fire da.
Yeah. Yes, so.
Thank you. Thank you.
No.
Banter for banter.
You say Portugal. Okay. Okay. You want Ronaldo? Okay.
Maybe if Martinez they coach them.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Arsenal. Okay. Okay, on Monday.
Brighton
away.
Brighton at the Seagull Stadium.
They go brighten their day. Okay, I understand that. Yes. And brighten their day. Okay, yeah. All right. Thank you very much. Okay.
I'll wait for all of your calls on Monday. I will carry buckets call.
Okay. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Godwin. Good morning, John. Good morning, Nasha.
Good morning.
Location, please.
This is the international broadcaster.
Okay.
Welcome.
Welcome to share your contribution.
John.
Yes.
That one where you are talking, let me just remind you. You know, say my brother, but if you come to this level, definitely want to be established to us now. Arsenal Premier League. But let's say I follow me bumper to bumper. Brother, nothing will happen. But leave this one for me.
Okay. I will consult the oracle. Don't worry.
No, leave it for me to take it.
Okay.
Number one, who time the Arsenal match?
1:30.
Today.
Yes.
Okay, no problem. Don't worry, just look at that my former coach. Whatever we carry come, he will deal with you.
Okay.
You don't believe. And the game will be 1-0 favor Arsenal.
Okay.
You see the group of Ghana. It's a dead group. I'm not saying that 2 of them can survive. I will pray, but I can see South Africa, Morocco can still improve to the round 16. As you are standing now, to round 16. From there, you can know what to do.
Okay.
So, Man City, Tottenham, John.
Yes.
Just let us just pray for draw. Let us share points.
I don't want to share points.
I don't like for Man City to lose.
Okay.
Let us just share points. Let it be 1 point.
All right. Thank you.
Also, how I want to be about your game. So you by yourself, you know what you have to.
No worry.
All right. Thank
See,
you.
on Monday, on Monday, if we lose,
Thank you very much. Okay.
if we lose on Monday, I will come here and I'll do a public apology and I'll request for the sack of Nuno.
Okay.
But I know that we are not going to lose.
Okay.
So nobody is sacking Nuno, and we are going to go to Europe next year.
Hello, good morning. Good
Good morning.
to
Good
you.
morning.
Name and location, please.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
We done all right.
You're
too.
fine.
We are fiery.
Okay.
Okay.
Your contribution.
For World Cup, our African brothers, although, yeah, first I will say, but some of them will go far. Somebody like
Morocco, Cote d'Ivoire,
Okay.
and
Cote d'Ivoire,
Morocco,
Algeria.
Senegal. Egypt is not going anywhere.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
A lot. Okay. Let's see
Wow.
what
No,
happens
the
in
thing is,
this
the thing
World
is,
Cup.
I can understand that. If
Egypt
anybody
go
say-
surprise
I
you
can
now.
understand
More
that.
than
I can
they
understand
don't
that anybody
play.
that said Egypt
Don't
is not
play.
going anywhere. I can understand that in national team competitions, they don't really do.
But let's see who's
Okay,
going to
now
qualify
it's
for this
one
World Cup.
one
Yeah.
game, man. They change
Let's see
everything.
on our YouTube channel. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Bold FM Sports, and on our YouTube channel also is back. He's saying John want Chelsea to lose. Sunderland go show Manchester City pepper. Okay, and in the back he's saying Argentina all the way. Okay, okay. He or she is also saying can't compare Estavois and Yamal. Okay, well, Chelsea fans started comparing both of them, but
Recently.
not be me put hand for that. But it's going to be an interesting World Cup in 2026, and it's going to be an interesting game today in the Premier League. Arsenal is playing the first game. Chelsea is playing today. Liverpool are playing today. Manchester City is playing today. Everybody is playing today. So the league will arrange again today. I don't think all the teams will win. Somebody has to drop points. You have to
Yes.
batter somebody on
West
Monday.
Ham have to
And
drop
some-
points.
No, we go Banta Kivu.
Nobody is
We go
talking.
Banta Kivu.
Nobody is talking about West Ham. West Ham is a small club.
We go
Yes.
Banta
Yes,
Kivu.
it's going to be an interesting weekend of football. We've already talked about the World Cup, and the World Cup is going to happen in the summer of 2026 in Mexico, USA, and Canada. Interesting World Cup. It's an expanded World Cup. We have 9 African teams representing Africa in that World Cup. If DR Congo wins their international playoffs, it's going to be a 10 countries representing Africa, which I'm hoping that 10 of them will play well in that World Cup. But in the Premier League, let the best team wins. If they win, if Arsenal keep winning, obviously they are going to win the day. But let's see. On Monday, we'll come back and talk about all these games that happen throughout the weekend. Thank you for joining us on today's show. As I said, since 1st of December, I want to thank every single one of you that have been part of this show from January to December. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really appreciate from us here, the crew and the management of Volt FM. Thank you very much for being part of this family. My name is Godwin, and have a wonderful weekend.